Welcome to the Remarkable Opportunities podcast, where we uncover the infinite possibilities of life. Join me, your host Alex Manhart, as I share my insights and perspectives on positivity, success, and self-development. Together we explore inspiring stories from experts across various industries. Be sure to tune in and discover the potential of life together. Welcome, my dear opportunity seekers, and welcome to a new episode of the Remarkable Opportunities podcast. Last time I spoke about the status quo analysis, and today I want to speak about the helicopter analysis with you because I think it's such an important and also powerful tool that helps you to understand where you currently stand in your life, and also that helps you to understand how you can go towards your goals and towards your dreams. Maybe you ask yourself why the helicopter analysis is so important, because it's really a unique method that helps you to gain a really objective and also a fresh view of yourself. And it's incredibly helpful if you're, for example, feeling stuck, if you need clarity, or if you, for example, want to make a next step towards a project or towards a goal. So let's dive into it and find out what the helicopter analysis is about. The thing is, we often get caught up in our daily lives and emotions, and it's really difficult to see the behaviors or the situations from a neutral perspective. And this can lead to so much stress or self-criticism, and also to the feeling of being kind of stuck. And this is where the helicopter analysis is really coming into play, because the helicopter analysis helps you to step back and to look at your life from a third eye's perspective. And it allows you to observe your thoughts, your emotions without any judgment. And it also can be really useful if you want to break free from old patterns, for example. And for everyone who doesn't know what old patterns mean, old patterns are habitual behaviors or thoughts that repeat unconsciously. And they are often formed from past experiences. And breaking these really allows you to develop healthier habits and fostering self-compassion and also growth. So what is the helicopter analysis? Imagine you are sitting in a helicopter and you are flying over your life. From this perspective, you can see everything, like your thoughts, your emotions, and also your actions, and even how you interact with the other world. And the goal is to observe yourself as you would be a complete different person. Because you give yourself a complete different name and you describe yourself from this detached viewpoint, like if you would be, for example, Anna. So the next point is, and you maybe ask yourself, how do I perform the helicopter analysis? For this point, you need your phone or a notebook. So ready? Then let's go. So point number 1, change your name. So start by choosing a name for yourself as if you were a complete different person. This distance can help you to be more attractive and also to be less critical. For example, if your name is Anna, then call yourself Mia. Point number 2, observe. Imagine you're meeting Mia for the first time. What would you think about her? How does she appear to you? For example, is she happy, or what stands out? Where does she find, for example, her energy? What makes her sad or happy? Write down really everything that comes into your mind, and as neutral and kind as possible. For example, if Mia seems stressed all the time, why does she seem stressed? This would also be a really good point to reflect on later. Really dive deep into her life. What are, for example, also her aspirations? And where does she see herself in the future? Take your time with the step. I, for example, sat down for 2.5 hours and reflected on Anna to gain more insights for the next projects, for the next steps I wanted or I want to do in my life. And it was really super interesting because I found out so many positive things about myself, but I will come to that later. Because number 3 is about identifying strengths and qualities. This is really an important topic. So what positive attitudes or strengths does Mia has? What makes her unique? What talents and skills does she possess? What challenges has she already overcome, for example? Or which goals has she already accomplished? Write down really everything you notice. And the thing is, we often don't see our strengths or see what we have accomplished because we are really too close on ourselves. And seeing them from a distance can really help you realizing how amazing you are. For example, I noticed that Anna is unbelievable creative and really needs to incorporate this creativity more in her life because she loves it so much. Number 4, areas for improvement. Where, for example, does Mia have room to grow? What is she wishing for? Perhaps she struggles with saying no or is too hard on herself. This also was an issue which I have had. Write down all these points, but always in a constructive manner. Because the goal is to provide a gentle guidance on how to grow. For me, for example, through my analysis, I was recognizing that Anna sometimes trusts too easily when new opportunities come her way. Number 5, recognizing blocks. Are there, for example, aspects that prevent Mia from embracing more self-love? This could be, for example, negative self-talk, like I'm not good enough, or habits that prevent this progress. Really identify these blocks and note them down, because recognizing these blocks is really the first step towards overcoming them. Number 6, create positive affirmations. Now formulate 2 or 3 really powerful positive affirmations that you would like to give Mia as a supportive advice. For example, Mia, you already accomplished so much, and it's totally okay to take breaks and also prioritize self-care. And you have every reason to be proud of yourself because you're doing so much and doing everything with so much love and compassion. And you can say those affirmations out loud, or, for example, keep it to yourself whenever you need it to strengthen yourself and to also show yourself more self-love. Number 7, next steps. So what steps would you recommend Mia to get out of her comfort zone and to go towards her dreams and goals? It could be, for example, starting a new project, or also setting healthier boundaries, or even taking a well-deserved break. Really think what would genuinely benefit her, what could help her and propel her forward. Number 8, create a personalized action step. So based on your observations and insights, really outline a few actionable steps for Mia. This plan should really include small, achievable goals that address her growth areas and also help her to overcome old blockages. For example, set aside 30 minutes each day at, for example, 19 o'clock to work creatively on a writing project, and do this for the next 30 days. It's really important to address those goals smart. And why does this work so well? Because when we view ourselves from another person, we can be more compassionate and also supportive. And also this fresh perspective helps us to see patterns we might have missed, for example, and to plan concrete steps for moving forward. So what's next? After completing the helicopter analysis, consider what changes you want to do in your life. Set small goals to address those blocks you identified, or even develop a complete new routine that supports you to grow. And also be patient with yourself because growth needs time. I hope you enjoyed this episode and that the helicopter analysis gained you new insights for your life. Try it out today and let me know how it worked for you and if you found it helpful, because for me it's really important if it has helped you, and maybe if you share your insights with the community, you can also help someone else. So thank you for tuning in today, and tune in into the next episodes to learn more about personal development. This was a new episode of the Remarkable Opportunities podcast. I hope you got a lot out of it and can use some tips and tricks in your everyday life. Support me by subscribing, liking, and/or leaving a comment. Your feedback is very welcome and helps me to spread the message of positivity, success, personal development, and possibilities of life even further. I look forward to having you join me for the next episode. Until then, never stop pursuing your dreams. All the best, your Alex.